Who do you have as the fifth best cornerback in the 2023 draft?
All right, so like I said, this was a really tough decision. There was quite a few options here that I thought could have been in my fifth spot. And ultimately, the guy I landed on, I went with him because I think that his ceiling is higher than even some of the guys in front of him in this class. I do think that he has some work that needs to be done. But overall, I do think that in the right scheme, he could just become a dominant corner. So number 5 for me, I have, and forgive me if I'm pronouncing this name incorrectly. If you know how to pronounce it, let me know. Kelee Ringo out of Georgia. 6'2", 205 pounds, ran a 4.36 40. So, I mean, he's big. He's got, the speed. He's got long arms, pretty decent sized hands. And like I said, there was a couple other guys that I thought could have gone around here, but I went with him because I just think that specific style that he can fit into is going to be a man press corner scheme. And although, some teams aren't going to want him specifically because like that's really what he is. Like if you try to put him in some of these other schemes, I think that he's going to struggle. Like I said, in the right scheme, like I think you put him in Seattle, you put someone like him in Dallas, some of those schemes that like Dan Quinn loves those big, fast, long corners that they can get up in your face on the line of scrimmage. You put some of those, like this kind of guy in some of those schemes, I think that he can absolutely be a problem. Now, some of the issues with him is he's not the most fluid of movers, which I know is a little bit tough. That's why I said he's an outside man press corner. He's not going to be playing in the slot and having to change directions. He's good at using the boundary to like help him and aid him, but if you try to move him inside and things can just get a little iffy there. His change of direction isn't necessarily the greatest, which I do think can limit him to when it comes to specifically to man coverage. But like I said, you put him in some of those schemes where he's playing like that cover 3 outside corner spot, I think that he can really excel. So yeah, ultimately Kelee Ringo, like I said, it was tough, but I put him at number 5 just because I think the fit and potential that he has in the right fit is just sky high.
So let me go to number 4, who you just mentioned. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure I pronounce it, but yeah, Kelee Ringo out of Georgia. I'm with you. I think he's going to purely be an outside guy. Loved his press skills. You mentioned, Seattle, Dallas being the type of scheme that he will probably excel in. But at least with Kelee, I felt like I think his press skills were better and more dominant than Joey Porter's. And I think he was a little bit better in man. And I just value man a little bit more. You can teach a guy through tape and coaching and such, how to get better through zone. Man's a little bit tougher. There's still, some route recognition and such. But I just felt like I liked Ringo's man ability a little bit more and his press, and unfortunately that's just a bit why he's a bit higher than Joey Porter. And like you mentioned, though, I think like Joey Porter, these two guys may not be a superstar corner, but they're going to be a really darn good one, probably a great number 2, which many of these teams, you're going to need them. And heck, like I said, like if for some reason, Detroit's in the second round, I know they're not, or end of the first round. One of these teams, like maybe Buffalo, who knows what Tre'Davious White just came back, but I don't know. I'm just spewing BS there, but really liked Kelee Ringo. Reminded me a lot of Carlton Davis kind of coming out, not like top end speed and agility, but really good man corner. So he's my number 4.